am back 5 seconds later. So I know that I just spoke about something that I certainly was pleased with and impressed with, but I'm going to talk right now about disappointments. As a trans person, I find that I have a lot of things that disappoint me. For example, it ranges from it is disappointing that there are still so many ignorant people out there and those who are hating against equality. It is disappointing to me when positive bills that could move us forward in society, forward in the sense of not moving necessarily trans people forward, although we should certainly move the movement forward, but moving society forward in terms of growth and openness. It is disappointing to me every single day to realize that I was born in a body that is not mine. It is disappointing to me that my family is not fully supportive, that a lot of them aren't talking to me. It is disappointing that I have not raised enough funds for my surgery yet, which, although I have time, makes me feel like maybe it's not going to happen. I am disappointed by the fact that I will be 3 weeks on T on Thursday, which is 2 days away, and I don't really feel like my voice has dropped at all. It is disappointing to me that I cannot just wake up tomorrow and be really who I am and be seen who I want to be seen by and as, and do the things that I feel and want, because there needs to be a time of adjustment. There are a lot of things to be disappointed about as a human being in a world that is challenging and filled with hate. This actually all started to come about and be something I was starting to think about because of everything that happened in Brussels. My heart goes out to everybody in Brussels, by the way, and everyone who's affected. But that brought me to realize, really, that transitioning is a long, hard road, which is something I knew. It's not like that was a foreign concept, but sometimes something happens in your life that just sort of, I don't know, brings you to this reality. I think I got super excited because, after 2 weeks, I was seeing, changes in my builds and a little bit in my confidence and losing a little weight and, this and that. The changes that I've been going through, and then I had a realization where I'm still nowhere near where I'd like to be, and a fear that I'm not going to get there. And I know that a lot of trans people experience this emotion and experience the same situation where every day is really hard to get through because it's disappointing. But watching videos on YouTube about different trans folks' stories, seeing how they've moved through, watching the show like Boy, where it's taking place in the 70s, and the horrible decisions and thought processes that were, alive and well then are more so demolished and moving forward now. So we just have to remind ourselves that, yeah, there are disappointments, yeah, there are frustrations with transitioning. It requires so much patience, so much support, so much determination. All of these strong emotions and actions need to come within you to make this happen, because we didn't get to wake up in the body that we hoped. But the good news is that it does get better, that being patient pays off, the work pays off, pain, it sucks. But disappointments are not always forever, and you can choose to try to get over the hump of something that's disappointing. Like, as I said, I'm disappointed that my voice has not started to drop. Obviously, I didn't expect it to be astronomical, but I know that the average trans man who's on T can experience a first voice drop 3 weeks in. So if it doesn't happen tomorrow, then that's a bummer. But I know that my voice is going to drop, and I know that I'm extremely lucky that I don't have, a high-pitched voice, which would be fine if a trans man does, but for me personally, that's not what I'm hoping for. That's not what I see for myself and what I feel. So, since I want to have a deeper voice, it is currently disappointing. But I know that I can get over that and focus on the things that are changing, like my build. Apparently, things that aren't changing are the sinus infection, but I'm working on that too. So, hang in there. If it helps, write out a list of your disappointments, crumple it up, burn it up, put it aside, put it in a box, and forget about it. Focus on the positive changes that are happening within your life. Focus on the things that you can change. There's a reason why I have accept the things I cannot change on my ankle. Fortunately, it is not because of alcoholism, but because I needed a daily reminder that I can only change myself. I can only control my own actions and emotions, and that there are certain things in the world and the universe that we can't control, and we have, to accept that and not stress about that. So try to meditate on that for a while, and I hope that you, as time goes on, have less and less disappointments and more exciting things to share with me. But if you have any thoughts or feelings on this, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Take it easy, guys.